we'll see about use ref React hook now. So use reference, okay, as the definition says, it returns a mutable reference object. Those current value is initialized to what you pass to use ref. And so the use ref React hook is for use for referencing a DOM node. Okay, if you add this reference to any DOM element, you can access this DOM node. Okay, so let us maybe this may be confusing by definition. Let us see it by example. Okay, so this is my thing where I have only a input element. Okay, I have an input element. If you see in browser, it is set to 0. This is what I have. Okay, now I am interested to refer this DOM node. Okay, this input element, I want to refer this DOM of this input element. For that, let me create a use ref. Okay, use ref. So this has to be auto imported from React, as you see here. We have done it. And let me do it with null, initialize with the null. Okay, as the definition says, right, this use ref will return a mutable reference object, which will live till the lifetime of the component. Just understand that. Okay, so this use ref will return is a JavaScript object, okay, with the current value. By default, since I have initialized with null, it will be initialized with null. Okay, this is how it would have got created. Okay, so this object will live for the complete, this object will be the same for the entire not for every DOM change or nothing. This object will not be recreated. This object will stay till the lifetime of the component. Only the value which will change is this null when we make it refer to a DOM element. Okay, understand? So now I can use this in any DOM element. Now since I want to access this DOM element, I am putting using the refer equal to input even, what got returned here. Okay, I just put in this. Now whenever this DOM node changes, right, this null value will be changed with this DOM element. Every time this gets changed, it will be changed with this DOM element. Okay, for seeing that, let me add a button. Okay, button, and I will maybe with click. Okay, something. So on click, I will display this input even, so that I can see what gets changed, right? So on click. Okay, keep enter. Okay, so let me have a function here which gets called on click of it. On button click, I can have, let this be a function which has something. Okay, so here, so I will just on click of this, I will just call this on button click. Okay, I will call this button click. Inside on button click, let's see the input even. So as I told you, the input events current will change with this DOM element every time this DOM element gets changed. Okay, so let's console log input E1 first. Whether the input E1's current value gets changed. Maybe you can also put try to print input E1 dot current itself, so that we can see whether this current gets changed with this DOM node. Okay, let's go to the browser. Okay. We can say input type button. That will be type equal to button. It is a JSX. Okay. Now we are the input button. Okay. Say value equal to click. Now we got it right. So it has to be changed like this. Now the value we have seen something. So every time this input element I have set a state. Okay, whenever the state changes, I am calling set input value 1, which is going to change the state. Okay, because I am using use state, and it gets initialized with this input value 1, the 0 value, and whenever the user changes state, this on change will get called and the state will change, so the functional component will re-render. Okay, to show the new element. Okay, so if you go here and see, whenever I click right, you see the input element E1, the current value is input value 022. Whenever I change it, it changes it, right? You can also try to do value here. So you can see, right, the value. So this current points to the input, the DOM element, because we have used the refer here. This input E1 dot current get changed with the whenever this DOM element changes, right? Maybe whenever we change the value in this DOM element, this DOM element changes. So the refer made sure that the input E1 dot current get initialized with the changed DOM element. So the input E1 dot current points to this DOM element. Okay, this refer the input elements DOM element. So since we have the DOM element here, we can do anything what we want. We can access the value, or we can change even the background color. Also we can change it. Maybe we can say input E1 dot input E1 dot current. Current is the DOM element. Okay, the input elements DOM element. So here you can change style dot background color. Okay, here change it to yellow. Now every time we click it, it should change to yellow. Okay, let's see that. So the value should be what we typed here, and when we click on it, you should see the DOM, that particular DOM, because the input E1's current will get initialized with the current DOM of this input element. Okay, So now if you see, the value of the DOM is the value what we typed, and even the style got changed to yellow. The background color got changed to yellow. Okay. Hope you are able to understand this. Okay. The useRef is basically used for accessing the node. The accessing the DOM node, where you have put the refer and the useRef return value. The input E1 is the useRef return object. Wherever you put this refer attribute and the input E1, that DOM node, you can access it in input E1.current. Okay. Hope you understood. Thank you guys.